All right. For this lesson, we are essentially rounding fractions before we add or subtract. So you'll see 12 problems, but you don't have to find a common denominator. You are rounding the fractions to 0, 1/2, or 1. Then you are finding the sum. Or on the second page, you are estimating and then subtracting. Sorry, it shouldn't say then find the actual difference or then find the actual sum. You just need to estimate them before you add or subtract. So 2/5 plus 3/8. So remember, if you're not sure what 2/5 is closest to, you can either draw a picture or you can go to the fraction strips and say, okay, if I have 2/5, okay, well, that's how big 1 is. That's how big a half is. And then 0 would be nothing. So what is it closest to? It's that far away from 0. It's only that far away from a half. And it's all that way away from 1. So we can round that to 1/2. Then we have 3/8. What is 3/8 round to? Let's get rid of these. 1, 2, 3/8. Okay, well, I know it's 3/8 away from 0. It's only this big away from 1/2. It's that far away from 1. So I know that also rounds to 1/2. So 1/2 plus 1/2 is 1 whole. And that's all I need to do. I don't need to find the actual sum. I just need to round and add them together. If with subtracting, let's do number 3 together. So if I have 4/5, now you can draw it. I like to use these because I find it's more accurate than trying to draw a picture. So let's see, 4/5, right? Yep, 4/5. So, okay, it's only this far away from 1, and it's that far away from 1/2, and it's definitely far away from 0. If I look at, okay, it's only 1/5 away from there. It's more than 1/5 away from 1/2, so it's closest to 1. Now we have 1/3. What's 1/3 closest to? Well, and you might remember some of these because the same fractions come up. So 1/3. Okay, I can see, okay, it's that far away from a half. It's that far away from 0. So let's see if we can say, okay, well, it's only 1/6 away from a half. It's 2/6 away from 0. So it's closer to 1/2. So now I need to think, okay, if I have a whole pizza and I subtract half of it, what is left? 1/2. 1/2 minus 0 is 1/2. 1/2 minus 1/2 is 0. Back on the first page, remember if I say I did 1 plus 1/2, well, that will equal 1.5. And that should be all the different combinations. As always, let me know if you need help. But essentially, you are just rounding them to 0, 1/2, or 1, then adding on this page, then subtracting on this page. You don't have an exit slip for this, so I'll take a look at this page to see how you are doing with rounding fractions and then adding or subtracting them. All right? Oh, the code word is and. And is the code word for this video. So you're almost to the end of the this is the end of the second week. So don't put this in a safe place so then you can keep it going after break. Today's and. All right, good luck.